What is up, everybody, and welcome to Natural Selection 2 with me, Omen. I'm going to be commentating a game here. This is just a random pub match that I've got a spectator slot in. Not really a big game. I'm not sure how skilled these players are, so I've watched a couple games in this server so far. The Marines seem to be doing pretty well. I'm trying to see if I recognize any names. The last commander on the last match, Statement, he was doing really well, really good with the scans against the aliens, making sure his team knew where they were, how safe they were. And, oh, he just bit it there. Two skulks coming in. To take out Statement. Statement did a really good job commanding last game, but he doesn't want to command this game, so he's going to be one of the foot soldiers. Oh my god, this guy's cornered. 3 skulks, not much you can do there. The only way you're going to survive against 3v1 against skulks is if the skulks are really bad, which I have done. It's actually quite hilarious. Oh, Marine taking it there. IVF, this guy's a pretty good shot, I'll be honest. He knows what he's doing, and Thirsty just biting the bullet there, quite literally. Okay, so the spawn positions are aliens took, I'm really not sure of the names right now, sub-access, and Marines at flight control. This is interesting. I'm not sure if this is actually common for this map, but as you can see, these spawns are actually really close. Usually it's kind of cross-map kind of stuff if you look at the other maps and the way they work. You'd imagine they'd be at sort of data core, perhaps, if, aliens would be at data core if Marines are at flight control, or perhaps even Marines at atrium if aliens are at sub-access. So I'm not actually quite sure how this is going to go. This might be interesting. As you can see, they're going to be sort of naturally pushing around this way. The aliens are going to be pushing sort of right around their map, and then of course, as you can see, the Marines pushing around the edge there. We've got a few engagements going on. I'm just going to get rid of this map. I'm still coming to getting to grips with the spectator mode. I've literally spectated about 2 games so far, so my controls are a bit I'm not that clued up with them right now. So if you see some random shit like this, if I do that, for instance, for whatever reason. Oh no, see, now I'm screwing it up. Let's get back to the top view. This is the safe view. In this view, I know how the shit works. I know where it's coming from. Marine just bites it there by Pest. What a pest. Angel coming in, let's see. Going 3v1, but he's got a good position, so he could take out 2 of these guys, and Pest is just completely ignoring it underneath. Is Angel gonna takes out? Oh my god, clutches the second. That feels so good when you're a Marine, by the way, to pull that off. But he's going to get bitten by Pest 1, and then he's down. But he's still got a shot off on Pest, actually. That's actually quite good reactions there. So as you can see, the aliens push through with their creep right now. They're pushing through to, what's the name of this? Crossroads. But as you can see, Marines looking to secure that at this point. So they need to get rid of those sys if they want to actually build anything there. I don't know what this yellow is. I have no idea what that is. Yellow health? That's new to me. I don't know what that means. Oh my god. Hero skulk there, but taken out by Statement. Okay, so is he going to clear up these cysts? Hang on. Right, we need to get some perspective. Okay, so they've got the generator up. Is that a generator? Hang on. Let me get the right button for this. Oh, yeah. Okay, so they have got a generator up. Now, these extractors will generate resources. Let's check out the resource count for... do I actually have any numbers? Can I see their numbers of resources? I can see team res. If you look at... the left side and the right side. This is the res of the of each player. They can use these to the aliens use it to evolve to bigger creatures, and the Marines use it to buy equipment. And basically, when you die, you lose your equipment, you lose your evolution. As aliens and as Marines, you lose your equipment. As Marines, though, if you when you die, if there's any equipment you bought, it drops, and other Marines can pick it up, which is quite useful. Oh, Nilt's taken out there. But I can't actually get a look at team res. Oh yes, I can. Sorry, it's right here. Massive screen here. I don't know what any of these numbers mean. Is that current res? I think that's the res nodes they have. So they've got 4 each, so it's pretty equal right now. Lost 10. I have no idea what that means. I don't have any idea what any of this means, but let's get to some action if anything's going on right now. Okay, we've got 2 skulks coming in, waiting to push Crossroads. Oh my god, I was right. It's Crossroads. Okay, let's see what they can do here. Panther coming in. Oh, he just needed 3 chomps, only got 1. That's not good enough against 2 Marines. I don't know where his buddy went. His buddy just abandoned him. Pest taking out that Marine there. But not before he took out a skulk himself. Okay, Niltz is running. That's probably the smart thing to do. I mean, he could have killed IVF then, but the commander dropped. If you see Marines' health randomly generate, the Marine commander can actually drop health and ammo for the teammates. So if you see their health randomly regenerate, it's because the commander dropped health. Come on, get in with the last pistol. Oh, Nitz Good job, Nits, there. Sorry, I'm a little biased towards Marines because I mainly play Marines. So if you see me rooting for Marines, it's not a personal thing. It's quite interesting this game so far because the last two have been pretty much, it's pretty much been a stomp fest against the aliens. Marines have just pushed in so hard. Oh, Thirsty taken out. Decapitator. I'm actually not concentrating on the names, to be honest with you. Natural Born Noob is showing that he's actually pretty good for a noob, you know, taking out 1 versus 1v3. Didn't quite get the second one, so they're taking out the phase gate now. Now, the Marines need to come through this phase gate if they want to defend this. Here they come. Here come the cavalry. Da, 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 da. But Loranga gets away absolutely fine. They're just going to clear out these cysts. Now, phase gates are they're essential for Marine play. As you can see here, we've got a phase gate in flight control. Are there phase gates anywhere else? I don't think so. So basically, when you've got a phase gate and flight control at crossroads, so these two areas are connected. You run through a phase gate, you'll appear in the other. When there are multiple phase gates, it will just cycle through in a set order to whichever area they're put in. And of course, as Marines, every single area needs power. You see these little yellow nodes here? They're power. Now, you can tell when the power is down in an area because all the lights go down and then the red emergency lights go on. I've got to admit, the most exciting games are when, you know, the aliens are really pushing it, taking out power. I know that's a bad thing when you're the Marines, but if it's a kind of a balanced game, it's so cool. It really ramps up the intensity when your power goes down, because you have to run through an area with, you know, no lights on with your torches. Nits on the ceiling right now. It's a bit hard to see from this perspective, but that Marine gets taken out. 3v1, not going to happen. And what are they pressuring here? Let's get the number right. Is it spacebar? I have no idea. No, it's not! I messed it up. Shit. And I lost my position. Okay, so here's what I mean. They're going to be... I fucked it up. Oh, no, I didn't. Here we go. So they're going to be pushing that power node now. Now, when that goes down, as you can see, it's almost going to go down. Emergency lights. Is there anyone coming to pressure it? No Marines in sight, so the power's going to go down. Ooh, this is exactly what the aliens want. Now, what this means is, obviously, you know, the lights go out, which gives the aliens some kind of advantage. You know, Marines really haven't got a great... I mean, they've got torches, and torches work in the darkness, obviously. But as you can see, all the lights go out. This actually is quite bright here because of the outdoor area. Basically, if there were any Marine buildings in here, they would not receive power. Everything would have powered down. Some of the best clutches you can make as alien is when you're pushing Marine strongholds. Like, let's head over there. Like here, for instance. Now, this is their main base of operations. Now, it wouldn't happen because there is a phase gate here, but let's just suggest that the power went down. That means everything here would be out. It would be power. You know, respawners, infantry couldn't respawn. Obviously, do they have a second? Oh, I thought the Marines had a secondary base. Oh, well, they're setting up at Crossroads. They haven't got a commander seat there yet, but they're definitely setting up at Crossroads, which is actually a pretty powerful position. If there's any kind of central position on a map, it's really good that you hold that. Especially with the weird spawning positions right now. As you can see, what the Marines can do is they can just cut right across here. They can cut right across and really cut off the aliens from sub-access pretty much anywhere. You know, crevice, atrium, reactor core, something going on over here. Oh my god, 3v1. This guy, how is he still alive? And he escapes! He escaped through the phase portal. I did not realize there was a phase portal here. That's going to go down unless... Oh, poor Animus. You did not want to go through there, buddy, you poor guy. Still, well done to Statement there. Actually held it off for a bit. Person probably going to go down. Oh my god, they've got Nits coming in. Is this guy going to survive? No, he's not. Of course he's not. Now, Nits, as you can see, he's playing Lurk. Pretty much a pterodactyl type alien. They have a ranged attack, which is really handy. They do have a melee as well, but it's best for range sort of harassment. Right, let's get back into bird's eye mode. How do I do that? There we go. Okay, so they're going to be taking out power now. Is that power? Yes, they're going to be taking out power at... Where's that? Data core. Okay, so here's where things get interesting. The aliens are going to be taking a second base now. Another thing I want to point out, if we come back to here, and I fudged it up again, one moment, if we head back to here, right, now what kind of hive is this? Okay, so their first hive was a crag hive. Basically, their first hive allows the aliens, when they spawn, to get a defensive boost, basically more armor, so they're a lot more tougher. With a second base, they can power down. It's, for some reason, I don't think it's as creepy when all the cysts are around when the power's down, because it kind of lights it up a bit. But when it's just, you know, a power down area,
under attack.
Ooh, hang on. Gotta hold it there. Okay, so Pest being a pest once again, he is a lurk, and as you can see, that harassment is legitimate because he's in the corner, he can fly, so when the Marines come in, I imagine Pest is going to be able to get away. As soon as lurks start flying, they are so hard to hit. He was obviously perched in a corner there on the ceiling somewhere, harassing that phase gate. Didn't really work, but as you can see, pulled 3 Marines back, so that kind of stuff is absolutely what you need to do, because then that allows Thirsty to come in, try and take out the extractor. He's not going to, but if this was a little more coordinated, that would have worked very well. You know, Pest with alert coming in, and then they could have taken this area, cleared this out a bit. Instead, just deciding to try and take out Velocity, which they should do. They do, but now, these guys missed opportunity to take out Reactor Core there. But what was I saying before? Yeah, so they have a second Hive up now, which means, well, it's not actually up yet. It's almost up. What they have to do is basically, you've got a Gorge here that's breathing life into that Hive. Gorges are essentially the builders of the alien army. You know, they can heal, but mostly they're responsible for putting up structures, whatever you want to call them for the aliens, putting up organisms.
Command station under attack.
Pest being a pest once again, not actually hitting that phase gate, but as you can see, look, as soon as he starts attacking that phase gate, 4 guys pull back. It's really effective to do this. But they really need to capitalize on this. When they're being pulled back, these guys need to move in and take out Reactor. Yes, I remember the name. But anyway, on to the point I was getting to. IWF in a very bad position right now, but now the Marines are aware. Oh, they were aware all along that there was a Hive there. But this new Hive means that the aliens can get a second evolution on their characters, on their you know, on whichever they choose, whichever creature they choose to spawn at. It's a really weird way to say that. I need to figure out a better way to phrase that soon. So what kind of Hive is this then? Okay, they've gone for Shift. So now they have Celerity, I believe the skill is. Whoops. Actually, that's not whoops. Hang on. Just get a good overview. So yeah, as you can see, these maps are pretty big. Apparently the ones in Natural Selection 1 were bigger, which blows my mind, but I love these maps. Okay, let's get back. So they've gone for a Shift Hive. So now they're going to have Speed as well. Speed and Carapace are really good abilities for the aliens to have, carrying into the mid-game. But let's see if they can hold on to this Hive right now, because Marines pushing it pretty hard. 1 goes down. It's not all over yet, though. They could still hold this Hive. Nit's coming in now. Let's see if this Lurk can push them back. You'd be surprised how much 1 Lurk can do to push an army of Marines back. It's so irritating. Panther and Decapitator coming in. Can they do anything? Taking out 1. 1 goes down. Can they take... Oh, almost took out Statement there. But as you can see, Nits as a Lurk really sort of, you know, putting these two, Statement and Velocity, in a really precarious position, because he could easily take them guys out. So the Hive holds for now. But anyway, back to my point. They've gone Speed and Carapace. So they've got armor, a bit tougher, and speed, so they're faster. That's a really good 2 combinations to have. Those abilities are free for every alien. You can evolve that for completely nothing. So every time you spawn, you can spawn with those abilities, and it shouldn't be a problem. Obviously, if one of these Hives goes down, they lose that aforementioned evolution, so they won't be able to evolve that until they get that Hive up again. Okay, what's happening now? Well, pretty much the same as what was happening about 2 minutes ago. Nubist going... No, not going down. 1 to 5 HP there. Nice clutch. But will he go down now? Isn't it going to pick him off? He is. Desco really needs to distract. Desco needs to really go in there, take those guys out. Maybe waiting for Nits to do a bit more of a harass. Aliens taking out the res nodes here. Right, res. What are we on? Okay, Marines have 5. Aliens have 4. But Marines maybe are about to have 4 as well. I'd say the Marines are... I'd say they're ahead, but it's pretty equal right now, to be honest. It's really hard to tell. Yeah, I'd say it's pretty equal spread. I mean, the main thing is that the Marines have center. And the problem with that is they can push out to every part of the map pretty quickly. The response time is going to be really quick. Of course, you know, they've got phase gates and everything, but it's so versatile. But do the Marines know that this is their main Hive? Because, like I said, from the beginning of the game, I was very surprised that they spawned here. So perhaps the Marines think that this is their main Hive? It doesn't really matter at this point. Taking out either Hive is great, but of course this is where most of their stuff is. This is where the spawns are. So it'll be interesting to see if the Marines actually know this is there. But of course, once they push, if they push, what's the name? If they push data core, then they will just have a clean cut across the map, cutting sub-access off from a lot of pushes. We've got a push coming in now, trying to take this out. Now again, like I said, if they take out the power, then that'll be flight control down. They're looking for it, being very sneaky, making sure not to make a noise. You can hear skulks from quite a way away. But Marines have jetpacks now. Just want to point that out. That's going to make them so much harder. Now look at this. This one Marine should be pretty safe. Oh my god, and they're laying down mines as well. The Marines are laying down mines next to their buildings, which is actually a really clever thing to do. Because of course, as a skulk, as a melee unit on the alien side, you try and take out those buildings and you're just going to get a lot of damage. I was about to say a bad word there. You're going to take a lot of damage from just running into those mines. But they're trying to take out the power now. Loranga gets taken out. That was a pretty good push considering. I mean, they have jetpacks, but their aim was a little off there, leaving the aliens to do quite a lot. I don't know why Panther's flying in. Oh, hang on. Did he just lay down some... No, he didn't. I thought he laid down some poison spray. He didn't. I don't know why Panther, but Pest is doing exactly the right thing now. I mean, this can be out-healed now because the Marines have welders, which means they can repair their structures. What is Panther doing? I have no idea what Panther's doing. But it doesn't seem to matter because he's impossible to shoot while he's flying. Okay, Marines pushing in now on this Hive, taking that out. They've got exos. It's not looking good for the aliens, to be honest. I didn't even notice they had exos, but they've got 2 out now. Exosuits, very powerful. Still extremely vulnerable on their own. You can take out an exo with a couple of skulks just running in, chomping on their ankles. But of course, they have the backup with the 2 Marines there. You can't just have full mech, full exo as a Marine army. For one, it's too expensive, and 2, you're so immobile. It's great to have, you know, the Marines behind you, just standard soldiers, because the standard soldiers will be able to heal you up. You know, exos it's completely full armor. There's not really much the commander can do except lay down a few nano recharges to boost your health. But Marines really do need welders to keep their exos alive. Of course, you can build Max. Sorry, completely overlooked that. You can build these guys, which are little repair drones. They'll help repair the exos as well. Because they're AI, they are a bit stupid. They can easily get picked off. So it's always good to have a couple Marines behind with welders just to see what they can do. Going to take out that extractor, which is great. You know, that's putting them onto to 2 resource nodes. Are they going to get it? And the generator goes down. But at what cost? Well, actually, they've got an Onos now. This is the ultimate unit for the aliens now. And they're going to be taking out the power at main. Oh my god, right. They've got an emergency beacon coming back. The power's going to go down. But are they going to have enough? I don't think they are. This Onos is pretty much going to be... Oh my god. So this is the problem with Marines. Once your power goes down, they can't reinforce this at all. They can't get anyone through the phase gates. They can't get a beacon teleporting anyone in. They're pretty much screwed now. The commander has to abandon this. Are they going to be able to follow it up? Well, I mean, they are pushing on sub-access, so I'll tell you what, if they push sub-access and take out this Hive, then they've won the game. But if the aliens manage to push this down and then take up a Hive here, then it's pretty much going to be a base switch, and then what happens? Psh, oh, they've just got the center. The center's great to hold, but I mean, if you don't have a side supporting it, it's a bit difficult to hold from the center. They definitely need to take out that command center. If the aliens take out that command center, then the Marines won't be able to... they'll no longer have access to exos and jetpacks. The ones they currently have on the field will be accessible because they're there. They don't just disappear or despawn out. But but hang on.
Command station under attack.
Oh, they could easily set up a command center here. They've got a phase gate there, so they could. So if it's likely that this is going to get taken down, I have no idea. The aliens really aren't pushing it. I mean, we've got Loranga coming in, another Onos. Onos is so amazing. They have so much health. They have about 1,300 health. I don't know, you know, how to quantify that relatively to you guys because I could, you know, that's just a number. But here, let's just say it takes a lot to bring down an Onos. I'd say 1v1 Onos versus Exo. Onos will pretty much win every time. Flight control is destroyed. Where's flight control? Yeah, so they've taken out flight control. However, I mean, it's a bit touch and go for the Marines right now because, I mean, both factions are on one base. But the aliens really should now take flight control, and the Marines really need to work on, and they are. So they're going to be on 2 bases here shortly, so they'll have access to their jetpacks and exos once again. which is very important at this stage of the game. You can't do anything at this stage of the game as Marines without jetpacks and exos. You need that flexibility and you need that muscle, especially now there's Onos on the field for the aliens. Where is that Onos? Did that Onos die? I have no idea. These guys, Nits and Pest, really doing a good job harassing. Loranga, is he going to be able to chase Angel? Here we go. Moving in right now, but that's not good. It needs to back off. Too much of an alien presence. As you can see now, Pest and Nits, another great ability for the Lurk is being able to drop this poison spray, which is pretty awful actually. You can't. I know it doesn't look like it right now, but that is really thick. As Marines, it's extremely difficult to see through that. Pest just gets away. He's going to be healing up in the ventilation right now. Nits is doing something right now. I'm not sure what he's shooting at. Okay, let's try and get some perspective. Don't mess this up. Did I mess it up? I have no idea. Where are we? Just across here. Okay, never mind that. Oh no! Back up. Here we go. So as you can see, lurks everywhere now. Maybe too many. You really don't need any more than 2, I'd say. They do need to get some more muscle out. I mean, they have 2 Onos. Nubist is down. He's not getting up from that. At this point, it's actually looking... it's still pretty equal, I'd say. Oh, do we have a count on how many... I don't actually know if there's a quick way to see how many Exos we have versus Onos. 2 Onos pushing the center, but... Distress beacon call, so everyone's going to be coming back. Is Sen's going to go down? He is. Jetpack's going to chase him down. He should go down. Come on, Jetpack. Come on, Velocity. Get him. He's almost dead. Come on, dude. Is he going to run out of fuel? Oh, is Sen's going to get away? But where's he going to go? Oh, and he's going to be met by 2 guys. He's definitely going down now. Oh, poor guy. It may have been better for him to go this way, but then he could have been cut off anyway. That's a fun thing to do, chasing down on us with Jetpack, especially when you know that they're pretty much... you know, they don't have a chance. So it's 2 bases to 2 bases, equal power nodes on each side. Resource nodes, rather. I shouldn't say power node, because power nodes are actually a thing in this game. Resource nodes, 4 each. So it's still looking pretty equal, but the Marines still have this center base. This is really useful. I need beacons. I think that beacon was a bit premature. There are enough people. As you can see, the commander just called a distress beacon to call everyone back. They automatically teleport back to Crossroads. But there are enough people there anyway. I don't think that was called for. There's a lot of interesting stuff you can do with that teleport, with that beacon. Basically, after you've pushed a hive, you can just have everyone teleport back to center and have them move out somewhere else. It's a really versatile ability to have. This game is going on quite a while, which is good. I like it. Some games, you know, like the last 2 I watched were absolute stomp fests. Not really very interesting, just completely one-sided. Loranga just getting away there on I don't know how much health. I wish this thing gave me. I mean, it's 10%, so let's say 130 health. That could have been made with about, you know, 10 or 12 shots, pretty much. So, a nice close call there. Oh, we've got Marines pushing the hive now with axes. Oh my god, they're going to be going down to 1 hive. Pest coming in, but there's nothing he'll be able to do against that. And they're on 1 hive now. That is a huge deal. Because Onos can only spawn with... Oh, hang on. Onos can spawn on 3 hives, I believe. I think they fixed that in the most recent update. You need 3 hives as the aliens to spawn Onos. So if these Onos go down, that's it. This is all the Onos they have until they get 3 hives up. Which will be a problem. We've got a Skulk here just harassing the command center there. Will the commander be able to beacon over there? I'm not sure if he can. But Velocity coming in, take him out. No big deal. Phase gates up. It's really hard at this stage of the game to sort of backdoor the Marines. I'm not sure what the aliens need to do at this point. I know I'm commentating this game, but don't get me wrong, I don't know everything about this game. I haven't played Commander once, I find it a bit daunting. I mainly just play the Marines, so from the alien perspective, I'm not really sure what they need to do. I mean, obviously they do need to secure another hive. They need to get another hive up quickly. Generators, res nodes even, still equal. I just need to say res nodes, because obviously for the Marines it will be generators. I don't know what they're called for the aliens, so just the resource nodes. Resource nodes, keep it simple. Equal resource nodes for either faction. There we go, finally said that. Needs is an Onos. Is he going to get away? He obviously is. We've got another Skulk coming in to push the command center again. Velocity defending though, so that's not going to happen there. What else is going on? Laranga's back to being a Skulk. I guess he died. Lost his Onos egg, which is a shame. 2 more Onos on the field. I'm guessing these were eggs that were already out. I guess that's how that works. I know Onos eggs are a specific egg that the commander can lay on the alien side. So even though they don't have 3 hives right now, they can still spawn Onos if there are eggs in their hive ready to go. I think that's how that works. So that's why we're still seeing Onos even though they're on 1 hive. They probably banked it in when they had 3 hives. Or maybe there's been a new update that brought it back down to 2 hives. I honestly have no idea. All I can say is they're on 1 hive and they've got 2 Onos on the field. So I'm really confused as to how that's happened. Marines setting up a base now. As you can see, what I was talking about in the very beginning, they're cutting this whole central field through. What's happening over here? Oh, nothing much, I'm afraid. That Marine goes down. They're now pushing this left side. Are they going to be able to do it? 2 Onos in base. They need to take out that power, but they do have quite a lot of resistance. Those jetpacks pretty versatile. Are they going to chase down Pest? They've got a Gorge here. Is he going to be healing? He needs to start healing Pest now. He is. This is very similar to how the Marines run with Exos. When you're running Exos with Marines, you need foot soldiers behind you with the welders, and it's the same with the Onos. You've got Gorges behind, healing them up, breathing life into them, so they're going to be ready to push in a second, making it difficult for the Marines to set up this 3rd base. 3rd base? Whoa! 4th base? Okay, yeah, so flight control is going to be their 4th. Because they've got 1 in Atrium. Not really using it, but it's always good to have it in case you need to fall back on it. Why not? But as you can see, they've cut a line across now. So really the aliens just have, from computer lab to pipe pretty much. And that's going to be very difficult for them because the Marines can really start once this push is taken out. Oh no, but they're almost taking out the power. They need to get that power back up. It's a great thing for Skulks to start running in when the chaos starts. I really need to learn how to construct sentences. So yeah, when the 2 Onuses run in, basically, 2 Onus are going to run in. Everyone's going to be like, shit, shoot the Onos, and then the Skulks can come in from behind, take everyone out. Easier said than done, though. That's not, it doesn't work every time, but that's the most effective strategy I've seen so far. Onos running in, big guys, all eyes on Onos. Skulks coming in, chewing on people's ankles. It's a great way to push a room. But now they have grenade launchers. They're going to be pushing these corridors. Marines are going to be pushing the corridors quite well. Don't know what Bond's doing. Is he? I don't even know where Bond is right now. I guess clicking on a Marine does not take you to his view.
Command station under attack.
I don't know where he's gone. Oh, they've put a distress beacon over here. That's very curious why he's just distress beaconed over here for 2 Skulks. That means the entire team, I mean, they can phase back in, but the entire team just got teleported to data core to take out 2 Skulks. And now power's down. They've just lost flight control. Oh my god, what was that commander thinking? The commander just laid down a distress beacon at data core because there were 2 Skulks in there. 2 Skulks is very easy to deal with. They didn't need to you didn't need to beacon the whole team in there, and because of that, aliens were just free to run in and just like that, boom, taken out just like that. So Marines are trying to fly in with their jetpacks. They could get back pretty quick because of those jetpacks, but there's not much they can do right now. They can't hold flight control, so that's now been taken out. And it would make a lot of sense for the aliens to get flight control up as a second base as soon as possible, because they really need a second base. Although it is resource nodes of 5 to the Marines, 3 to the aliens. So as we can see, resources, aliens have a lot banked up. They've got 70 banked. At this stage of the game that'll be useful, but they really need to get some more nodes up, because pretty soon that lead is going to be shown for the Marines. Oh my god, Statement doesn't have a chance. Trying to take him out with a pistol. Pistols are actually surprisingly powerful. They do a lot of damage per hit. It's just 10 bullets per clip. Not great on suppressing fire, but they can do a lot of damage. As you can see, pushing him back with that pistol. Okay, so what's going on now? Well, they're taking up this hive here, and I'm not sure if we can check what kind of hive that's going to be. How do I get in? Don't mess it up. Literally, guys, it's either 1 or spacebar, and I seem to mess it up more often than not. It doesn't tell me what kind of hive that's going to be yet, and now I press spacebar. Okay, so I press 1 to come down, spacebar to go out. Hotkeys. Okay, so we've got a good EXO here. EXO pushing into Computer Lab. Oh, they've got a pretty good hold on Computer Lab, which is actually quite important, because if the Marines held Computer Lab, then they're cut off flight control from sub-access. So this is a really great connecting room for the aliens to hold right now. As you can see, they can't really push from Atrium. Atrium is getting pressured. Yeah, Atrium's getting pressured, so the Marines now actually on the back foot. Exos are pushing Computer Lab, and Exos, they definitely will push through here. There's no doubt about that. But obviously, their lack of mobility means that, you know, the aliens have free reign to take out. Never mind. Oh, I thought Atrium was going down, but jetpacks are jetpacks. Okay, what's happening now? Good defensive line here. Exo's pushing in on Computer Lab. This is going to take a while. They don't want to push in too quickly, because as you can see, Onos waiting in the sidelines. And if those Onos getting close enough to those Exos, they can actually do a lot of damage. But we are going to see what happens right now. Onos pushing in, but are they going to do it? One Exo almost down, but not quite. They have to back off. And oh my god, did they take out that Onos? I can't believe I didn't even see that happen. I was looking right at it. I was too busy focusing on the Exo to see if that would go down, but I think that Onos went down, which is a shame. But all is not lost. Marines holding Atrium, so it's 3 bases. Can we get a count on bases? I have no idea. Ah! Oh wait, hang on. What's this? Oh, I can just... Okay, so right, so it's 3 bases to 2. And I think that's it. There are 5 bases on every map, which I think is a really good way to do that, because obviously at a certain point in the game you can't just have equalizations. If there were 6 no's, then obviously it could be 3 to 3, for instance. So I think that's a really good dynamic. Having 5, you know, good odd number there, so one team can sit on that advantage as long as the enemy team lets them. So it is 2 bases to 3 right now. Aliens really need 3 bases if they want to get those Onos running, or maybe it's 2 bases. I don't know. I'm really confused, because I keep seeing... Are there any more Onos for the aliens? Maybe they had a lot banked up before, but I just kept seeing Onos, and aliens have not been on 3 hives for a while, so maybe there was an update that brought it back down to 2 bases. I'm just going to go with that. I'm just going to say that, alright, you can get Onos on 2 bases. That is not a hive, that is a generator. Never mind. The Skulk, what's he going to do? Can he do anything at all? He could take out Velocity, but Velocity has a grenade launcher. So this guy should really just run in and get in his face, because grenades really can't do much in this close quarters against Skulks hanging out in a vent. I guess that's a vent. I have no idea though. Am I going to get this right? 1. Okay, so he is up. Yeah, he's in a little vent right now. He's just chilling out. Do they have detection in here? Do they have detection? They don't have detection.
Command station under attack.
But a flame is going to take that out pretty nifty quick. Okay, what's going on now? Some more hiding in the vents from the aliens here. Well, Marines have taken Computer Labs, and now sub-access and flight control are completely cut off. So I think the aliens really need to just move towards Atrium or data control. I mean, ideally they need to push Crossroads. It's just a shame that the Marines, well, not a shame, it's a shame for the aliens that the Marines have such a strong hold on Crossroads. This is what I mean. From the center, they can push anywhere else so easily. They have so much flexibility with it when you hold the center. And especially seeing as that seems to be their main base of operations, which is actually quite interesting. This game has a lot of weird stuff going on. For instance, we had the Marines spawning here. This was their first spawn at flight control. Aliens at sub-access. Oh my god, have aliens... I didn't even realize they'd lost their hive at sub-access. When the hell did that happen? I apologize for not seeing that sooner. But they lost sub-access. So now, Marines pushing on flight control. This is looking pretty dire for the aliens right now. Why did I push spacebar? I have no idea. Marines pushing... Oh my god, I don't even know what that was. I think that was an EMP. I have no idea. But Commander's getting on the scan. As you can see, he's on a scan right now. So if there's anything cloaked, the Marines will be able to see that. If there's anything hiding up in the ceiling or in vents, Marines will be able to get eyes on that as well. This is pretty much GG, I think. This is the last push for the Marines, really, and there's not a lot Aliens can do. Yeah, this is it. This is it. They don't have anything back up at sub, and even if they did set it up, like I said, humans control computer lab, so they can just move between the two pretty easily. Flight control going down. This is going to be game pretty much very soon here. Nits, forever a lurk. I tell you what, you've got to give it to the Pests and the Lurks mid-game. They were doing that really good harass, but it wasn't enough, and Marines won that game. Okay, that was a pretty long game, guys, but sometimes that's how this goes. Usually the good games are the best ones. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel if you enjoy. Hopefully I'll be bringing more commentary in the future, more good games. This was a public server game, so, you know, they're pretty hit and miss. Some are pretty terrible, pretty one-sided. All in all, good game. GLHF, guys, peace out.